Have you ever wondered if there's a natural secret to getting more from your soil? Well, in this explainer, we're digging into a substance called humic acid that promises to do just that. Unlock some truly incredible growth in a way that might surprise you. So let's get right into it. Okay, before we dive into all the science, I just want to show you something because, sometimes a single picture tells the whole story way better than I ever could. Just take a look at this. On the left, you can see a cabbage patch that's, well, it's kind of struggling. Now look to the right. That's the exact same field after getting the treatment. I mean, the leaves are fuller, the color is deeper, the difference is just night and day. So, seeing something like this, it immediately brings up a huge question for anyone who grows anything, right? How is a change this big even possible? What in the world is the secret here? Well, the answer really gets to the heart of one of agriculture's biggest challenges. How do you get plants to actually absorb all the good stuff, all the nutrients, from the soil and the fertilizers you give them? It's all about maximizing that uptake. All right, so let's pull back the curtain on the solution that got those incredible results. It's a product that some people in the industry actually call agricultural black gold. And what's so fascinating is where this stuff comes from. This isn't some chemical cooked up in a lab. Nope, it all starts as a natural mineral called lignite, and it's mined directly from the earth in the Far East. The power is already in there, just waiting to be unlocked. And that raw natural mineral is then processed and transformed into this. These little black flakes, that's the finished product. That's the potent tool that's ready to get to work improving the soil. So what we're looking at here is mineral-sourced humic acid. Now, in simple terms, just think of it as a natural conditioner for your soil. Its whole job is to help plants grab more of the good stuff, which, you guessed it, leads to way better health and growth. Okay, so we've seen what it is. But what about the how? How does this black gold actually work its magic on a chemical level? Let's get into the science of it. This diagram here shows it all perfectly. Think of that black humic acid molecule right in the center as a kind of nutrient magnet, or maybe a bridge. It has this really unique chemical structure that lets it grab onto fertilizers and minerals in the soil. So first, let's talk about phosphorus. Phosphorus is an absolutely key nutrient, but a lot of the time it gets locked up in the soil where plants just can't get to it. Humic acid comes in and acts like a key, unlocking that phosphorus and making it super available for the roots to soak up. Next up, nitrogen. You can think of humic acid as a sponge. It soaks up and holds onto the nitrogen right there in the soil, close to the roots. And what does that mean? It means less wasted fertilizer washing away and more of those crucial nutrients going straight into the plant. And finally, it also acts as a huge booster for common fertilizers like urea. By kind of latching on to the fertilizer molecules, it makes sure that way more of what you apply actually gets used by the plant. It basically maximizes the investment you're already making. Okay, so the science is really compelling, but what does this actually look like in the real world? The proof is in the pudding, right? Let's check out some more results straight from the field. Let's start at the foundation, literally. On the left, you've got celery from a control group. On the right, celery treated with potassium humate, which is derived from humic acid. I mean, just look at the difference in that root system. It's so much more dense and complex. It's not even a competition. And this effect starts early. Here we have two pepper seedlings. The one on the left, the one that got the treatment, already has a more developed root ball. This gives it a huge head start, making for a stronger, healthier plant right from the very beginning. And of course, a stronger root system leads to more obvious growth above ground. The bean plants on the after-use side, they just have this fuller, lusher foliage. It's a really clear, visible sign that improved nutrient uptake is hard at work. So when you put all of this evidence together, it really points to a powerful new way of thinking about modern agriculture. So let's just recap the key takeaways here. You're getting stronger, more complex root systems. You're getting more bang for your buck from your fertilizers. You're seeing healthier foliage and overall plant growth. And the best part? You get all this from a natural product that actually helps build healthier soil for the long haul. This whole thing really boils down to one simple idea. It's a natural soil conditioner that optimizes how plants absorb nutrients. It's not about adding more and more chemicals, it's about making the soil you already have work better. And that creates some serious value. Which kind of brings us to our final thought. As we're all searching for more sustainable ways to, feed the world, maybe the key isn't just about adding more to the soil. Maybe it's about unlocking the massive potential that's already in the soil. It makes you wonder, right? Could optimizing our soil be the real future?